Derek and I were invited to speak at a conference, well, really a retreat, by Aftershoot in Peru. And let me tell you, never been to Peru. Not really sure if we wanted to go to Peru. And this was Aftershoot's first retreat, so I had no idea what to expect. But Derek and I were absolutely ready for an adventure. So let me tell you about it. So the airport itself, it's a smaller airport, and when you exit the airport, you see different stalls, different vendors, different stalls where you can buy some trinkets as well as some souvenirs. Now, while we weren't exactly sure what we were going to expect, as we started driving, we immediately fell in love with the surroundings around us. So every single mile, you're greeted with some part of history, some aspect of history. And everywhere you turn, you see beautiful mountaintops. So the scenery was absolutely stunning just right out of the airport. Heck, when you walked out of the airport, the first thing you see are mountains. So you're met with a beautiful vista immediately. We stayed at the Sonesta Podestas in the Sacred Valley in Cusco, Peru. And this was a beautiful hotel. This hotel was situated at the foot of the mountain. So again, if you are looking out your window, if you are heading out of your hotel room, everywhere you turn, you're going to see something beautiful in front of you. And that was amazing in and of itself. The hotel was actually an old 18th century monastery. And when you were in that space, you really felt the peace, the serene calm that I'm sure was part of this monastery's culture, part of this monastery's way. And even though that this is a hotel now, and you have modern conveniences, cafes, restaurants, they did a beautiful job of still retaining this history. And in addition to that, they took every opportunity to tell us again about the history. Every day there'd be demonstrations where we would learn more about the Peruvian culture, about its history, about how the people interact with each other, their different beliefs, even how they work with textile, which is a huge part of their history and their culture. Something that I learned was that as they sit down and they weave, the colors that they use help to represent their feelings. So they take their textile making very seriously.
Eso te espanta las malas energías.
Vamos haciendo hacer una identificación.
He's like, all right, it's okay. He's about to hump him, I think.
Don't do that.
Go ahead. Yeah, get him.
Something I love about Aftershoot is that they're very focused on creating community. Before we even went to any classes, they took the time to really come together and connect with the attendees as well as the speakers, making sure that everyone who is a part of Aftershoot and everyone that they interact with, that they feel like they have a place, they have a home, and that they are welcome. From day one, they really took the time to connect with us, to give us our welcome boxes, to make sure that we connected with each other and communed with each other. So this was only day one, but I was really excited to see what the next days we're going to have in store.
Thank you, Sophia. Thank you for being with us and for believing the project. Also, Chicago.
So we just got back from the welcome lunch with Aftershoot. Today is day one. We got here yesterday, and just to start off with, this is a heavenly location to have a conference. So we're in the Sacred Valley and we're surrounded by mountains all around us. So anywhere you walk outside, you look up, there's going to be this beautiful, beautiful view right in front of you, and it's so majestic. So the location is amazing, and watching the different demonstrations every day where different women come in and they show us different aspects of their culture as well as men. They show us different parts of the Peruvian culture when it comes to creating tapestries and fabric, the food. So we're learning a lot while we're here, as well as, of course, just interacting with each other and celebrating Aftershoot. So we just got our welcome boxes, and they're huge. I wanted to go ahead and open it up with you all. Got a keychain, as well as a pen and a pin. So this is a great welcome box. Great job, Aftershoot. So the next day are the workshops, and it is pretty insane to think that we are going to be learning about photography and different aspects about photography in the middle of this haven. The place that we were at was beautiful, and that by itself, just that experience, the experience that we were having at the hotel so far was great. But the people who came to teach, I really felt like I was part of a world-class lineup. All of the educators that came to this workshop, something that I truly appreciated was no one came to just give fluff. Everyone who came to this workshop to teach, to share, truly really cared about making sure that the content, the information that they were giving was inspiring, was educational, was uplifting, was encouraging to all the attendees. Even though we had Spanish-speaking attendees, they were still able to communicate with me and understand what I was saying because of the wonderful translators that Aftershoot coordinated for every single talk. All the classes that I went to, everyone that I listened to who spoke, I was inspired by, and I was really excited about the feedback that I got from the classes that I taught. Day 3. So this is one of the days that I was like super excited for. This is when we went to Ollantaytambo. Ollantaytambo. This is when we went to Ollantaytambo, this town, where there is a archaeological site that we were going to go and photograph. We were doing photo walks in an archaeological site. And what was really cool about this place is that we were the first set of photographers to photograph at this site. So we're doing a retreat. We're doing a photography retreat, and they find a way to get us into one of these archaeological sites as a large group to take portraits of models. Aftershoot, y'all, this was amazing.
Sure that she's pressing her hip to one side, and then I'm twisting her so that when I shoot from over there, I see this hip. Good, right there. Beautiful.
And then maybe pull your shoulder back if you can, and then slightly with your back hip, turn it out a little bit.
More relaxed, and then her on the other side. So I like to, if the gentleman is more relaxed, I like to have their partner be more extreme with her pose. All right, so press in this direction, lean in this way, press this way. Good. This is what she's giving me. But what I want is her to lean into it more and exaggerate the hip more so that it feels more believable, so that it feels like she's really connecting with the emotion that she's expressing. Lean your face in this direction. Good, 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 good. Perfect. And then you, nice and relaxed, hand in pocket. Good, perfect. Let me have you more square to me. Square. That's actually good. I like that. Yeah, see.
Being able to do this, being able to teach other photographers, out in this area, it just felt beautiful. It felt so impactful, just being here and then being able to share with the other photographers. It was a beautiful experience, one that I hope, something could top, but being able to do that was just unique. And that was one of the beautiful things that we were able to do with Aftershoot, that Aftershoot was able to provide us as, as attendees to this workshop, to this retreat. And that in and of itself was amazing.
Are you bringing home a dog?
Kyle, you didn't turn around enough. There you go.
That was a really early day, but that wasn't the end of our festivities. Later on that same day, there was a beautiful wedding that happened at the chapel at the hotel. So this was one of the models, or actually two of the models. They were a couple, and they have a beautiful story. And it's basically, I got bits and pieces of it, but what I understood was that they had been trying to get married for years, and then COVID happened. So COVID is what disrupted their plans, and they were just so excited to be somewhere with friends and the opportunity to have portraits taken of them, and that also be an experience for us to take part of with them. And it was amazing. But what was so beautiful about it is that it brought everybody even closer together. So what else can you say? You have the workshop, you're in Peru, you're met with beautiful scenery everywhere you turn. you connect with amazing people. And then in addition to that, there's a wedding that you get to be part of. And it's totally unexpected, but absolutely amazing to be a part of. Day 4, the day we head to Machu Picchu. So this is the crux of our trip. We, of course, had a wonderful experience up till now, but this was on Derek's bucket list. So this is the way our day went. We woke up super early in the morning, like 4 or 5 a.m. Then we headed to Ollantaytambo on a bus. Once we arrived there, we took a train from Ollantaytambo to Aguas Calientes. Aguas Calientes is where Machu Picchu is located, around there. So once we got to Aguas Calientes, we had to take a second bus to the entrance for Machu Picchu.
Look at the mountains near the train station. So we are on our way to Machu Picchu now. This is the Inca Rail, Peru Rail, and the Inca Rail train stations. We're in D, right? Where are we sitting? Oh, we got the
Yo, are these love seats?
the 360 view.
It's too early. It's so pretty. Oh, look at the cave!
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
While we were on this, we were able to see such beautiful scenes. We were able to see caves, we were able to see waterfalls, we were able to see rushing rapids in the rivers that we drove by, railed by, that we went by. And it was beautiful. I've never experienced anything like that before. I've been on trains before, but that was a wonderful experience for us.
We are about to get on the bus to Machu Picchu. We feel much happier now, right? Since we have some empanadas for our stomachs. We were very hungry, but we're good now. We got a new friend. Where are you? Sophie has a new dog. He's gonna follow us the whole way because we've been feeding him, so. The Aftershoot crew. Aftershoot crew, everyone say hello.
Thank you.
There we go. Hola. Buenos dias.
Okay, please, let's go. Ready? Please. Remember, Machu Picchu is the new 7th wonder of the world. Recuerden, Machu Picchu es una maravilla del mundo. Just we have to go in one way. Tenemos que ir solo en una dirección. It's not possible to come back. No es posible retornar. We have to go first to the top in order to take the classical picture. Vamos a ir primero a la foto clásica and the Inca cities in the bottom.
How you feel, baby? Talk. You have a microphone.
I feel good.
You feel great?
I feel great.
Oh. Those workouts paid off?
Yep.
Inferior path?
Remember, the Christian, Catholic, the Spaniards, they never arrived here. Recuerden que el cristiano católico, el colonizador, no llegó aquí. What would have happened if they arrived here? ¿Qué hubiera pasado si hubieran llegado ellos?
Se robaban el oro.
Destroyed. Did you see Cusco City?
Un McDonald's.
¿Vieron
Yes.
Cusco? Everything almost destroyed. Está casi todo terminado. ¿Sí? Destruido.
All right, guys, we're almost at the top of Machu Picchu. Sophie got her second win, so I think she's good to go.
Maybe. Derek, you're getting too close to that edge. You're gonna fall right over.
It's a nice soft landing right there.
And then a bump, 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 bump.
Man, these are some steep ass stairs. Oh, we got some alpacas. Why would they build this here of all places? It's so hard.
Because it's safe.
Safe from what?
It's difficult for enemies to attack.
Enemies?
Tell me you're photographers on a hike without telling me you're photographers.
While we were there at Machu Picchu, a beautiful couple that we met were engaged on this day as well. And what a place to get engaged at. So prior to us going to Machu Picchu, her soon-to-be fiance talked to us about how he planned to do the engagement there at the top of Machu Picchu. So he got everyone who was attending this outing to be a part of it.
Sophie's crying. You know, Sophie's a crier. Where? Oh.
Chinchilla, right. And then Pikachu.
Pikachu. They just live here?
Yeah, they're living here. When Hiram Bing and the North American came to this place, to this area, he took this picture, these two structures, and he told to the child that he was showing everything. Please have a seat with some stone, because for me this is a mortar.
It's been about 2.5 hours, I think. We're thirsty. Need to use the bathroom.
If you decide to do this, make sure you bring lots of water.
What'd you
Don't do
say?
this without enough water.
Oh yeah. Bring at least a liter a person. We weren't warned about that part. And also, there's no restroom. So before you get on the bus to come here, the final bus, before you come up the mountain, make sure you use the bathroom, because it's gonna be 3 hours before you get to go again.
After we were done with our tour at Machu Picchu, we headed back to Aguas Calientes. This was such a lovely, charming city. There were so many places to eat, explore, and shop. We absolutely want to go back.
All right, so we really just got done with Machu Picchu, and now we're trying to find some food. We're about to enter into the market here. With little alpacas and all kinds of tapestries and stuff like that. Hats, sweaters, ponchos, jewelry. I think this is where we're gonna try to eat and see what these menu prices are talking about. So we didn't particularly like the menu at the green place, so we decided to go to Ponchos instead. It was a pretty cool ambiance. So hope the food is good too.
On the train ride back, we were treated to a mini fashion show, and this was so awesome. They were able to show us all the different ways that they wore their outfits and the innovative ways that they could change them. We were also surprised with a trip to the observation car. This is where they had live music, they served drinks, and they gave you an opportunity to have an open air view from the back of the train. So you can stand out there and not just view all the beautiful scenery, but smell the fresh air and just experience it outside the train.
Our car. You see there's lots of fun being had here.
If I'll ever experience anything like that ever again in my life, or see anything like that ever again in my life. Peru is unique. It is a wondrous country. The food was amazing. The people were so genuinely nice and beautiful. And they were so proud of their culture and their history. And apart from being able to experience the Aftershoot Retreat, they made sure that it was a wholesome experience for everyone who was there. And I've never experienced anything like that before. And I'm a changed person because of it. And I'm so thankful to Aftershoot for providing us with that experience and opportunity. So if you're considering whether or not you want to be at the next Aftershoot Retreat, don't consider it anymore. Know that you are going to have a magical experience that you will not regret and that you will relive again and again for the rest of your life.